Okay, finding the x and y intercept of the rational function. Now this isn't too bad. To find the x-intercepts, we just look at the numerator. A bit like we only look at the denominator to find the vertical asymptotes, we just look at the numerator to find the x-intercepts. Okay, to find x-intercepts, we usually set the whole equation equal to 0. I'm just going to set the numerator equal to 0, and it pretty much is as straightforward as that. Take away 1 from both sides, x equals -1. Okay? In other words, 0, -1 is the x-intercept. If you have to do more work on the numerator, like factor, then it's just, more work, but just set the numerator equal to 0. Right, the y-intercept is actually the straightforward one. It's the same rule as we've done before. To find y-intercepts, you set the x equal to 0. Can you see? That is just going to give me 1/3, or 0,1/3 as an ordered pair, okay? Now watch some trick ones. If I do a rational function such as this, x over x squared minus 4, okay? Well, if I set the x equal to 0 here, I'll get this. Well, it doesn't matter. As long as the numerator is 0, it's going to be 0. 4's not, don't worry about that, okay? Don't let it put you off. Okay, so again, just watch it. Put the x is equal to 0 to find the y-intercept. Now, end behavior. Now, the way to look at end behavior here is near the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote is to actually look at the graph. So I need to look at the graph of this to find out, okay, what all this means, okay? So, as x goes to 6 on the positive side, as x goes to 6 on the negative side, what's happening to the graph? In other words, is it going up or down, left or right? It's the y goes to, that's the question, okay? As x goes to 6 on the positive side, as x goes to 6 on the negative side, what's happening to y? Okay? Right, let's take a look. Well, here it is, and here's the graph. So, visuals. Here is my vertical asymptote at x equals 6, okay? Because look at that, okay? X cannot be 6, so x equals 6 is my vertical asymptote. So the previous question was saying as x goes to 6 on the positive side, what's happening to f of x, or in other words, the y, okay? Now, as x goes to 6 on the positive side means this. Here we go. As I'm heading towards 6 on the right-hand side of the x equals 6 vertical asymptote, because that's the positive side of it, okay? The right-hand side, can you see the graph is going up to infinity? So that's what I would write. As x goes to 6 on the negative side, again, what's happening to y? What's the graph doing? Well, again, this over here is the negative side of this x equals 6 line. This is the left-hand side. And can you see, as the graph goes this way, it is going down, right? So this would be to negative infinity. Okay?